If you've ever wondered why some projects fail while others succeed, this video is for you. In the next few minutes, we'll explore together the most common mistakes you should avoid to build a strong and successful business. Get ready to discover practical strategies, hear real stories, and above all, learn how to avoid stumbling on the road to success. And remember, every mistake is an opportunity to learn and improve. Before we dive into the first mistake, take a deep breath and visualize the business you want to build. Let's go. First, lack of a clear vision and defined objectives. One of the most common mistakes is starting a business without a clear vision and well-defined objectives. Imagine starting a journey without a destination in mind. Without a compass to guide you, it's easy to get lost along the way. Many entrepreneurs jump into the adventure with enthusiasm, but without a concrete direction, their efforts become scattered and they lose focus. Practical example. Think about Laura, an entrepreneur who opened an online fashion store without thoroughly researching her market. At first, she had good ideas, but she never stopped to define what made her different from the competition. Over time, her sales stagnated, and she realized that without a clear vision and objectives, it was difficult to measure progress or innovate strategically. To avoid this mistake, it's crucial to dedicate time to defining your mission, vision, and short, medium, and long-term goals. Set success indicators and create a plan that allows you to evaluate your progress regularly. If you've taken note of the importance of vision, join me for the next mistake, where we'll look at another factor that can derail your business. Second, not planning financially. The next mistake I want to share is the lack of financial planning. Many entrepreneurs focus so much on the idea and the product that they forget the fundamentals. Finances. A business without a solid financial structure is destined to face cash flow problems and, eventually, to come to a halt. Practical example. Consider the case of John, who launched his tech startup with a great idea, but without a clear budget or financial projections. In a short time, he found himself caught up in cash flow problems and couldn't reinvest in marketing or improve his products. This situation forced him to make hasty decisions, which ended up affecting the quality of service and, ultimately, the reputation of his company. To avoid falling into this trap, it's essential to create a detailed budget, perform cost analysis, and project your income and expenses. Consult financial experts if necessary, and use management tools that allow you to constantly monitor the financial health of your business. Having understood the importance of financial planning, let's move on to another mistake that is often overlooked: the lack of market and competitor analysis. Third, ignoring the importance of the market and the competition. A common mistake is not doing proper market research or paying attention to the competition. Knowing the environment you're in is vital to adapting your strategies and anticipating trends. Ignoring these things can mean missing valuable opportunities and falling behind better prepared competitors. Case in point, I remember the story of a small artisan food company that launched without researching consumer preferences or analyzing what similar brands were offering. Over time, they realized the market demanded more innovative and sustainable products, and being unprepared, they had to reinvent themselves quickly to survive. The key is to conduct regular market research, identify your competitors, and understand emerging trends. This will allow you to adjust what you offer, innovate with products or services, and above all, position yourself strategically in the market. With a clearer picture of the market, it's time to talk about the importance of managing your team well and leading with strength. Fourth, poor team management and ineffective leadership. A successful business relies on a strong team. However, many entrepreneurs make the mistake of underestimating the importance of leadership and talent management. Not delegating, not communicating effectively, or not recognizing the value of teamwork can lead to demotivation, internal conflicts, and ultimately, low productivity. Case in point, let's think about Carlos, an entrepreneur with a revolutionary idea. Although he had a talented team, his leadership style was authoritarian and didn't encourage creativity. The employees felt undervalued, and little by little, the best talent started looking for opportunities elsewhere. The lack of a collaborative environment affected innovation and the quality of service offered. To avoid this mistake, it's essential to invest in developing leadership skills, fostering a culture of open communication, and recognizing the contribution of each team member. Smart delegation and empowering employees are key to driving your business's growth. Fifth, underestimating the importance of innovation and adaptation. In a world that's changing super fast, staying stuck in the past means failing. Many business owners stick to old ways and don't want to use new technology or innovative strategies. This mistake can make a business become irrelevant and fall behind competitors who adapt to new trends. Real-world example. A clear example is a retail company that refused to invest in online shopping, thinking their customers would always prefer the physical store. Over time, the pandemic and changing shopping habits forced all businesses to go digital. Those who resisted this change faced big losses and in some cases had to close down. The solution is to always keep an eye on innovations and be flexible enough to adapt to what the market wants. Research new tools, train your team, and don't be afraid to reinvent your business model when you need to. Continuous innovation is the engine that will keep you competitive. With these points in mind, we've gone over the mistakes that can lead you away from success. We've seen that to have a successful business, it's super important to avoid mistakes that might seem small, but that actually have a big impact in the long run. From the lack of a clear vision, moving on to inadequate financial planning, to ignoring market research, poor team management and resistance to innovation, each of these things can be the difference between success and failure. I want you to leave today with a commitment to evaluate each of these mistakes in your own business. Think it over, adjust your strategies, and above all, learn from every obstacle you encounter along the way. Remember that every mistake is a lesson and that, with perseverance and adaptation, success is within your reach. If this video was helpful, I invite you to give it a like. Subscribe to my channel and share this content with other entrepreneurs who might benefit from these tips. Also, I'd love to read about your experiences in the comments. Which of these mistakes has affected you the most, and how did you overcome it? Share your story, and let's help build a community of learning and growth. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos full of strategies and practical tips to transform your business. See you next time, and keep moving forward towards success.